Hey, Clint DeBoer with Audiogurus here at CEDIA 2014. I'm here with Chris Seymour of Seymour Screen Excellence. We're looking at one of his newest screens. Chris, can you tell me a little bit about this?
Sure. This is the Ambient-Visionaire. And what we do with this technology is that we're addressing the individual sparkles that have been a compromise in this type of ambient light rejecting screen. So we've shrunk these reflectors down to 1/10 the size as you could possibly see with your naked eye. So they're visually impossible to detect by themselves if I put one in your hand. And that allows us to have so many mirrors. In this case, this is a 16K pixel. We would have over 300 pixels, reflector mirrors, just to this pixel by itself. And then in between those, the side light can be absorbed by a combination of carbon particles and the substrate color itself. And it's just a very efficient way of being able to separate projected from ambient room lighting. In this case, we got the mercury sodium lights, and maintain that contrast from the projector, but without introducing artifacts such as the individual sparkles, fringing, color shift, non-uniformity issues. We're able to maintain those uniformity in more of a purist sense because it's a more efficient way of filtering that out.
Yeah. And so the end result is you build a screen like this so that you can use this screen during the day or with some kind of ambient light. And what's kind of the net effect? What are you getting with this kind of technology?
What you can get is you can get a larger, more dynamic image at a more acceptable price. I mean, in this case, at our demo screen, we have a nearly 120-inch screen size. You can't get that in a flat panel at this time, and especially for the price. I mean, a sheet of glass at that size is going to be unwieldy at best. So for an affordable price, you're able to maintain that contrast, have that cinema experience, but still keep your walls and ceilings light-colored. You can keep them white, you can keep the lights on, you can keep the windows up. Now with any projection technology you could improve that by darkening things a bit, but what this does is it recognizes that people live in multi-use environments and not everything's in a dedicated theater as much as sometimes we would like that to be, right?
Yeah, and it's really neat. The effect, I mean, it really is a dark gray screen. It's got a, it really does take a lot of the light out of the ambient of the room, and it just lets you play back what you want to see and how you want to see it. So thanks for taking the time to speak with us. There's a whole lot more. Just stay with us for our coverage of CEDIA 2014.